Welcome back to The Blend. Did you catch the ESPYs right here on ABC? What a night to honor the best when it came to pro sports, from football to basketball, baseball, the whole 9 yards. One guy who was interviewing all the athletes in LA as the awards went on is TV sportscaster and radio host Mason Kern, otherwise known as the Sports Watchdog. And Mason is here with a scoop from the big night. You got credentials into the ESPYs.
I did, yeah. It was a really great time.
So jealous.
Awesome.
So let's talk about this. The ESPYs were this past Wednesday.
They were.
Tell us what you gained from this experience of being behind the scenes. You were there for a couple days, weren't you?
Yeah, I went to a little pre-event, which is where I did all the interviews, and then I went to the actual award show. And being in that environment, it was great. There was a lot of energy. It was a really, really cool experience to just be there in the atmosphere with all these other athletes. But what I gained most, I think, is that this award show brings a sense of community and solidarity to these athletes that other award shows just, I don't think they do. And also the ESPYs really shows the public the true reverence that these athletes have for sports in general and what they do and the impact they have on the fans as well as the athletes. And it shows it's not just individualistic. Even sports like golf and bowling that might be one man, one team, no team sport, but it allows them to all interact in the same environment. And I think me being there in that environment, seeing them interact with one another, it was a really cool experience. Absolutely.
Let's talk about some of the people you were seeing behind the scenes. Athletes, celebrities, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, in total I interviewed 23 people.
Nice.
It was really cool. NFL people like Malik Jackson and Brandon Marshall. Media guys as well like Matt Leinart and Adam Schefter.
Awesome.
And then I actually got the chance to interview an ESPY winner. Her name was Anna Gasser. She won Best Female Athlete in an Action Sport. She's a snowboarder, and she won the ESPY for that. So it was really great to interview all those great people.
Did you get to hold an ESPY at all?
I did not. No, unfortunately.
Those are like one of the nicest looking awards.
I got to see them though whenever they were walking up on the stage. The trophy was
nice.
Really.
It's got some heft to it.
It does.
You actually spoke recently to boxer Andre Berto, who, if you don't know, was the last person to lose to Mayweather.
Yes.
What do you have to say with there's so much going on in boxing right now?
Yes, there is.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, we had a really great interview. I think what was most compelling, we talked about the Jeff Horn and Manny Pacquiao fight. It ended kind of controversially, and he had some great insight. He even questioned if the result was fair, if the sport of boxing is fair, questioned the result, kind of boxing politics if they were involved in that. And we also got to talking about the Mayweather-McGregor upcoming fight because, like you said,
the hype is real.
He was the last person to fight Mayweather.
Yeah.
The presser was very entertaining.
Yes.
And he went to that. He let me know he actually went to that. And he kind of went along with the consensus. Everyone I interviewed actually went with Mayweather, all 23 people who I interviewed, just because McGregor is coming into a boxing world, and that was kind of Andre Berto's insight on that.
Ground and pound is not going to work.
It's not. You can't rush him. You can't elbow him. None of that.
Although I'd love to see it.
That would be pretty compelling. It'd be awesome.
Tony Hawk, you actually spoke to you recently. Let's actually hear what he had to say about his inspiration.
Who or what has been your biggest personal motivation throughout your whole career? What would you say you leaned on for inspiration or support throughout your entire career?
Well, initially was my first sponsor coach, Stacy Peralta, because he gave me a lot of really great guidance and confidence when I was young, because I didn't really know where I fit into skateboarding. You know, I was kind of an outcast in an outcast activity, and he gave me a sense of validation.
That's cool. I mean, well, I'm not sure if you noticed this at home. He's 18 years old. You've been doing this. You've been at this game for a while now.
Yes, I have since I was 15, actually.
To be standing across from a legend like Tony Hawk and talking about I mean, that's pretty incredible.
Yeah, and you really can't underestimate really the impact that people are going to have on you. Like you said, I mean, 30 years into his career now, he's going on 50, still skateboarding, professional skateboarder.
Going on 50.
Yeah, and when he's asked about who his inspiration and motivation are, he's still reflecting on the same person he did 30 years ago. So I think you really can't underestimate that.
The math checks out too, because he's just about 50 years old. He has 6 kids.
He does.
Let's hear what he had to say about them.
I have kids. Between my wife and I, we have 6 kids, 5 boys. All boys skate. I mean, all boys skate like passionately. And that is so much fun I mean, sometimes they get me out there when I don't even really feel like it. You know, it's like my kids are forcing me to skate, which is super cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, I can't wait to have that experience for my own.
That's that's great, man. You recently talked to Seth Curry, I know who's the brother of superstar Stephen Curry of the Golden State Warriors. It's like a family affair with the Currys, isn't it? Their dad was in the NBA as well.
Yeah, he was. Del Curry played 16 years in the NBA, All-Star multiple times. And I really think it's great. It became really apparent in our interview that Seth's, and most likely Steph's as well, their father had a huge impact on them growing up, and they draw so much wisdom and inspiration from him in their professional careers now. I think it's really interesting to see a family dynamic translate into a professional career. Obviously, basketball, the cameras are always on them, and that kind of is now shifting with Lonzo Ball entering the league and all those antics. It's going to be quite interesting.
We saw them on Monday Night Raw. It was pretty crazy.
I saw that too.
Wow.
Spectacle.
Brandon Marshall plays for the Denver Broncos. You talked to him. What came out of that conversation?
Yeah, he gave me a lot of insight. And we talked a lot about stresses and pressures, especially in the game of football. That's a huge aspect of that. And he really highlighted not making moments bigger than they are. But if you're in a big moment, he is a Super Bowl champion. He was actually cut 3 times, but now is a Super Bowl champion. So if you're in a Super Bowl or it is a big event, focus on your role. Focus on this, boil it down to what's small so you can focus on your role and not really control what you can't control. Because if you focus on every other piece, every little thing that other people are doing, you're going to just become overwhelmed and you're not going to end up achieving your overall goal.
Absolutely. And last but not least, we're taking a look at some footage right now of you speaking your Oksana Master. She's a Paralympian, obviously overcame a lot of obstacles on her own. Yes. Tell us about what you had to say.
Yeah, so she really epitomizes what's achievable when you have the right mindset. Obviously, she's had a lot of setbacks, but that hasn't stopped her at all. She has really learned to accept herself and not let hate or anything like that or bring her down. She's very inspiring to me and obviously to so many people out there. And a lot of people, I feel like, look at limitations, but she really embodies a mindset of looking past limitations and just going for what she knows she can achieve, and that drive really inspires her to go out and motivate people every day.
Mason Kern, we want to follow you. Where do we go?
Yeah, on Twitter, you can go at Sports Watchdog, Instagram at The Sports Watchdog, LinkedIn, Facebook, all those, YouTube as well. So many.
I give him maybe like half a decade, then you can see him on ESPN.com.
Hey, that's the goal.
Mason, pleasure, man. Thank you so much.
Thank
really
you
cool. You got to follow him on social media. The Sports Watchdog website, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, social media on point. It's all right there on your screen. And if you're ever down in San Diego, you can catch him recapping sports at KUSI. The Sports Watchdog, proud sponsor of the Morning Blend and a fan of the Chargers, or at least he was, until they moved.